What's up, everybody? Welcome to Viewpoint Abroad. I'm John, an American expat that's been living here in China for over 13 years. And here on this channel, I just share different things about my life abroad with all of you guys. So excuse my appearance, I just got back from the gym and I just turned the camera on because I thought I wanted to make this video for y'all. So here we go. So today we're gonna be talking about generating passive income through dividend investing. And I'm starting a challenge for myself, but I'll keep you guys updated. If you guys want to follow along and check that out and see how it's going, then by all means, like, subscribe and all that good stuff and follow along on my journey. I'll be keeping you guys updated regularly about how this is panning out for me. So one of the reasons why I want to do this is because living in Asia can be very cheap. And you can also have a really high standard, high quality of living for very cheap. And so if I can generate enough passive income to be able to live basically anywhere in Southeast Asia, that would be great for me for in the future if I decide to, to quit working or to whatever happens and I still have this source of passive income coming in, it will be enough to sustain my lifestyle. So starting out, the current goal is to reach $1,000 a month. And I would definitely want more than that, but that's just goal number one. And once I reach that, then I'll set a higher target. So through this passive income investing, I'm mostly choosing investments that pay every single month, okay? I want something that's gonna, every month, pay me money. And so I'm gonna dive in here in my phone and show you guys exactly how I'm getting started and tell you guys the plan and break down the things that I'm actually buying right now so you guys will have an understanding. And then the future videos, they'll be shorter because I won't need to break down all these different stocks and symbols and why I'm buying them. So I have this stuff in my phone, but I'm actually filming on my phone. So I'm gonna switch cameras really fast and then we'll dive into the phone and I'll show you guys how I'm getting started and tell you more about it. So let's go. All right, so I'm back. I switched cameras. I'm sorry if the quality is not as good, but the things I want to show you are actually in my phone, and I was filming on my phone, which this is a iPhone 13 Pro Max. It's really pretty good at filming. But the phone I'm using now is really, really old. It's like an iPhone X, so the quality's not that great. So please excuse that. So anyway, we're gonna dive in here on my phone and I'm gonna show you guys, break down what I'm starting with and why and things like that. So let me open this up real quick and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. So you can see here on my phone, I have the Webull investing app, and this is where I'm starting this dividend investment challenge. So as you can see here, we're inside of my Webull account now. This is the total account value, $6,655. Some extra money I had laying around, so I decided to start this passive income investment with this money. Now you can see the market value is only $550, which means so out of this $6,600, I've only invested over 500 of that, and I have 6,100 in cash just sitting here to deploy into these stocks. So I've only put $500 in. So if you guys want to follow along, it's quite easy to, just take $500 and get started on your journey, or you can do less or whatever, right? But, so let's look at this. So like I've mentioned, I'm mostly focusing on monthly income paying dividends. And in here, I have two things that are not monthly. Everything else is monthly. So the first one you can see is Apple. Apple does pay a dividend. It's very small. You can see here it's only a 0.5% dividend yield, and it's about 96 cents. That's per year, per share. So the reason why I chose Apple, okay, is because Apple, in my opinion, is one of the best companies, and it's going to continue to grow, continue to get better, and they pay a dividend. So not only will I get the dividend but I also get the stock appreciation as well. And then also you can sell options on this. So if you go down here, just for example, look at the options chain. Once I accumulate enough shares, then I can sell covered calls for regular passive income, even every week. Like here's a 6-day option. If I go out of the money, like, you know, I can go $10. Here's another one for like what, about $20. So you can, you know, $10 or $20 a week passively. That's what, 60, 40 to 60, 80, $100 a month you can get passively just by selling options on, well, you know, something that I already own. And they're gonna pay me a dividend on top of that. But for Apple, you can see here, I don't have much. I've only put in $25 into the stock. And now how I'm doing this for Apple, I'm actually putting in $5 every single day, whether it's up or down, I don't care. I buy $5 worth every single day. So I'm only buying fractional share. And like if it's red, like say if it's red and I'm like down, then I might buy double. I'll buy more than $5. But you know, if it's up, like right now, I'm up 38 cents. So it's not like life changing or something, but like say if I was gonna buy now, I'd only put $5 in. But say if I was like negative money, like if it was red, then I might put $10 in. It depends on how negative it is. But anyway, $5 a day in Apple is number one. Now Apple doesn't pay every month. Apple's dividend is every 3 months, so it's quarterly. Now the next one you can see is JEPI, ticker symbol JEPI. So let me tell you about this one. This one does pay every single month. Okay, so this chart's slow. It doesn't matter about the chart anyway. You can see here, right now, I have 3 shares of JEPI, and my average cost is $53.98. So this one is also green. I'm positive on this one, but that's not the point of this. The point is to generate passive income. So let's talk about JEPI's passive income. You can see here, the dividend yield is 11.4%. So it's got a really good dividend yield. If we go down here, I can show you more about this one. Here we go. Let's go to the profile. Here you go, the dividend yield. Right now, it's currently paying 42 cents per share, and this is per month. If we go to the history, we can see every single month, like clockwork, it pays out 50 cents, 40 cents, 51, 62, so 34. So every month, since its inception, it's paid monthly without any problems. So every single month, you're gonna get paid for owning this stock. So this is one that I'm buying. Now, what is JEPI? Okay, JEPI is basically a basket of stocks. And I'll show you the profile here. You can see this. The investment seeks current income, so they generate income while maintaining prospects for capital appreciation. So that basically means they're buying companies like Apple, companies that pay a dividend, and companies that are going to be growing and they're going to appreciate in value. So you're going to get the dividend payment, you're going to get the appreciation of the stock as well. Okay, and so JEPI is a basket of stocks. It's a bunch of stocks together. And if you look down here, we can see that it's an actively managed portfolio, which means it's actually a person. It's not an algorithm. There's actually a person who's buying and selling these stocks inside of this portfolio. And it's comprised of significantly of those included in the benchmark, and the fund's benchmark is the S&P 500. So they're basically buying the S&P 500 stocks. They're buying the top 500 companies in America, and they're planning on those companies to grow, and they're buying the top 500 companies that are actually paying some dividends as well. So, and they generate income, not just through the dividends, but also, you can see at the bottom, selling call options. So they buy the shares, they sell options on the shares and take that money and pay that money to you. So you get the dividend money, you get the call option money, and you get the capital appreciation. So this is a really great investment that's not super volatile, that will pay you every single month. So that's JEPI, and that's why I chose this one, because the volatility isn't that bad and it pays you every month. Second one, or third one you can see here is JEPQ. So again, this is the exact same thing as JEPI, but JEPQ does the same process with the NASDAQ stocks. So they're only buying stocks that are in like the NASDAQ 100. So that's basically big tech stocks, right? Your big cap tech, your Microsoft, your Amazon, your Google, your Apple, things like that. They're buying those stocks and they're doing the same thing. They're collecting dividends on the ones that do pay dividends, and they're selling covered call options on those stocks as well. And if we look at JEPQ, let's go have a look. You can see they are paying 48 cents per share per month for for every share you own. So you get paid every single month for owning this stock. Okay, the next one you can see on my list. Now this one is not a basket of stocks, it's just one stock only. So this is an individual stock, just like Apple. This is PSEC, Prospect Capital, ticker PSEC. Now this one is a monthly dividend paying company as well. And I'll tell you about this one. Right now you can see that the share price is $6.26 and their dividend yield is 11.5%. So that's a really great dividend yield. Now let's go here and look at what this company does. So if you see here, Prospect Capital is closed-end investment company. The company is also a financial service company that primarily lends to and invests in middle market private held companies. So basically what this means is that they're middle companies, right? They're not big companies like Apple, stuff like that. They're middle tier companies that do have some money, and these companies are trying to grow. And they're also private, which means they are not on the stock market. So you can't buy these companies. You and I cannot buy into these companies. PSEC gives these companies money, or they buy into these companies. They invest in these companies, thinking that these companies do have the capability of paying them back and paying them back the interest, or also they believe that these companies will become profitable and grow enough, and they will get listed, eventually go public. They'll get listed on the stock market. And when that happens, that's when people make millions of dollars. And that's how PSEC generates money, is by collecting money from these companies, or actually buying into getting equity in these companies. And they give that back to you in the form of a monthly dividend. Okay, so, and if you look down here, how they're doing this is they're investing in companies like these middle companies for the purpose of acquisitions. So acquisitions, divestitures, growth and development. So these companies that are trying to grow, right? If you're a middle tier company and you want to grow, you acquire another company and you consume that company, and now your company's bigger. And what PSEC does is gives those middle companies money to acquire other companies, which helps them grow, and eventually they do grow big enough where they can get listed on the stock market if they want. So they're investing in growing companies. And like I said, let's go back and look their payment. Where are we at? I forgot where it's at. Oh, here, press release. Okay, so right now they're paying 6 cents per share. And this company has been in business for over 20 years, and they have consistently paid out every single month. So every single month you're gonna get paid. Now it's only 6 cents per share, but let's do some math here. I wanna show you guys the power of this, right? So say if I wanna get $1,000 a month, I'm gonna need about, let's see, maybe 18,000 shares? Yeah, 18,000 shares of this will give you $1,000 and $1,080 per month. So let's do some math on this. 18,000 shares. Let's see, times what? What's the price? $6.26. So $112,000. You can get $1,000 a month. Just passively, without doing nothing. You put $112,000 in this stock, and you're going to get $1,000 a month for doing nothing. Now, say you bought some real estate. Say you bought a house for $100,000 to rent it out. Okay, you got to pay the mortgage. You got to pay for like damages and repairs and maintenance. You might have to pay somebody to manage the property for you, a property manager, right? You got to pay taxes and all this other stuff. When it's all said and done, your $100,000 might only get $300, $400, $500 a month, right? But with this particular stock, your $100,000 gets you $1,000 a month without all the headaches, without the property management, without the maintenance and upkeep, without insurance, without any of this stuff, right? So it's very powerful, and you know, through dividend investing is very powerful. So something to consider. Okay, so the next one on the list is SVOL, SVOL. This one is also a monthly dividend paying investment, and this one is pretty new, so it could be risky, but let's talk about this one really quick. Let's go down here. Right now the dividend is 32 cents per share. Now if we look at the dividend history, every single month they pay out 32 cents, 32 cents, 32 cents, 36, 34, 39. So but you can see this company's not very old. They've only, or this particular symbol's not very old. They've only been paying for 3 years. So, 2 years. 2 years. So there's not a lot of data to fall back on to see exactly how well this is going to perform in different type of markets, because we've only seen it in this like weird place in the market we've been in lately. So this could be risky, but they pay a good dividend and it's cheap, right? It's $22 a share and they're paying 32 cents per month every month. So what this one does, let's go have a look. I'll show you guys what it does. So SVOL, Simplified Volatility Premium ETF. So this ETF is also a basket, but not necessarily a basket of stocks. It's kind of like a basket of other investments. So if you look at the asset allocation, you can see stock, 0%. They own 0 stocks. They own 88% of the money is in bonds. They're negative on cash, others 42%. So basically they're kind of doing options. If we look at here, I'll show you what they do. So this investment seeks daily investment results. So basically every single day, they're like kind of like day trading. They go flat, right? And they want to 1/5 to 3/10 of the inverse of the performance of the S&P 500 VIX. So whatever the VIX is doing, they bet basically the opposite of that. They're basically like selling options on the opposite of what the VIX is doing, right? The inverse of the VIX. And they do it every single day, not for any other period of time. So every day, they're basically trading options based off of what the VIX is doing. And then they take that premium and give you, the investor, the premium they get paid from selling those options. Okay, so the fund holds cash like instruments, so cash or high yield bonds, right? And they use that as collateral to sell these options or to buy these options. So this one could be a bit risky just because there's not a lot of data behind it to show exactly what it does, or I mean exactly you know, how it's going to perform in other market conditions. Okay, last but not least, we have SPY, which is the S&P 500, and I'll show you guys why I'm investing in SPY, and also I'll show you this, $25. So I'm putting in $5 per day. Just like Apple, it's up, I put in $5, it's down, I put in $5. Or if it's down a lot, I'll put in more, right? So $5 a day into the SPY. Now, the reason why I chose to invest in this is because it is the top 500 companies, and also it's got a 1.5% dividend yield, which means it pays $6.46 per share. That's per year, not per month. And this one actually pays quarterly. Their dividend is quarterly. But the reason why I chose to invest in this is, again, like Apple, it's the options, right? But the thing about SPY, they have daily options. You can actually sell options on this every single day. So once I accumulate enough shares, I can sell covered calls on this and make money every single day passively from selling the options. So let's look, like right here, a 3-day option, out of the money, $72. That's for 1 day. Oh, sorry, that's 3 days, sorry. A 3-day option. Now, if you look here, 4-day option, so that will be the following day. So the very next day, you can sell the same options for, you know, 100 bucks. You can do that every single day. But you have to have enough shares, right? You have to accumulate enough shares in order to do that. But it does pay a dividend, so if you just keep accumulating shares and keep getting a dividend off of it, once you have enough shares, then you can start selling these call options and collecting good premium. Usually, actually on the daily, like if you do it every single day, it won't be as much. You might make like maybe $10 a day or something like that. Because right now these options are 3 and 4 days because this is the weekend, right? This is Saturday. So you have Saturday, Sunday, markets close on Monday, so Tuesday will be the next opening day. But then like you can buy one Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you can do it every single day. So you can generate, you know, $10 to $15 to $20 per day just from selling your options. So that's why I chose to invest in SPY, is because the passive income from the options. So that's the stocks I started with. We got $5 a day in Apple, $5 a day in SPY, and I'm also buying 1 share. I'm gonna start buying 1 share per day and all the others every single day, no matter what. And then later, if I come across something else that I want to add to this portfolio, I will add that. But for now, we're just gonna focus on 1 share per day, except for Apple and SPY, we'll just do $5 per day. So that's the plan to generate the passive income from dividend investing. So if you thought this was interesting, hit the like, subscribe, come back. I'll keep you updated at least once a week about this portfolio and how things are going and how much I accumulated and how much I'm getting in dividend income from this portfolio. So we'll check back really soon and show you guys what's happening. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Take care.